What is up, everybody? It is Monkey Puzzle, and welcome to episode 9, playing Ragnarok in-game. So I'm pretty excited. I just made a giant upgrade to my computer setup. I threw in a 1080 Ti graphics card, an MSI GTX, and it is a beast. It is awesome. I'm still a bit bottlenecked by my CPU, which is not that old, but it's not that great. So someday I will change that out and the performance will be even more stellar. But right now I'm pretty happy. In the options you can see I've got all the settings on epic right now and the resolution's way up. I turned down sky quality all the way because the fog, it makes the fog a little less obscuring. And I turned ground clutter down a little bit too because I just like it that way. I think when there's all grass it just looks a little too busy. And then I just turned off motion blur, light bloom, and light shafts. But all the rest of this is default epic. So we're going to try to record like that. I'm still tweaking the settings and stuff with OBS. So we'll see how it goes. But I am here in Scotland at the, the lighthouse. And I'm going to do that so we don't see all the green names. Yeah, so let's do some more exploring. First, there is a matter of naming the bear. So I got a bunch of great suggestions. This was a daughter of Brawny B, the one who died in the lava flow before the textures got right. And so folks gave me a bunch of suggestions. So Udam Leonage, forgive me if I got that wrong, suggested the fine name of Xena. And Leah Klein suggested Brunhilde. And Kim De La Fuente suggested Beverly, and Caneworth suggested Pluto. I like all of those, they're great. But the one I'm going to go with was suggested by Moto Simo, which is necessity, like the bear necessities, you know, from Jungle Book and everything, which I thought was pretty clever. But the thing that really sold me on that one is that when I breed her, the first kid will be named Invention, because necessity is the mother of invention. So thank you everybody, and thank you Moto Simo for the name. So let's go ahead and do it. After all that talking, this is going to be necessity. Okay, so now with that done, let's go for a ride. So on the map real quick, get us oriented. We are not totally at the furthest northeast corner, but pretty close to it. Excuse me today, my nose is not working quite as well as my graphics card, but I want to get this recording done, so nothing is ever perfect. But I want to go down the east coast today. I know that going south, there are a whole bunch of redwoods, and last time we went through the middle of them when one of the recordings that didn't work out. But this time I'm going to stay along the coast. One, just because we didn't do that last time. Two, because now there's thylacoleos in the redwoods, which there weren't before. And three, because somewhere where the desert meets the redwoods along the coast, there is a shelter that B-Fun has set up. So I want to find that and see how that goes. I was riding, so let me stay in the seat. So let's go on down here and get down to the coast from here and see what we got. Woo! Didn't mean to take that jump, but no matter. So they've got these, what people are calling basalt pillars, that were normally exclusive to the Wyvern Cavern or Canyon, but now they're part of the coast down here too, and I like them a lot. I'm a big fan of hexagons. So, and we've got plenty more Ovis and Equus, and soon enough I'm going to set up a stable and a base over here in Scotland. I think everybody is, because everybody loves Scotland. But for now, I'm going to skip all that and keep going. I don't have any veggie cakes anyway for the Ovis. You can just pick carrots off the ground for the Equus. And that reminds me actually of something I was going to do. Maybe we'll see them along here. But there's blue flowers along the coast. Oh, and already there's something to check out here. Alright, we're going to have to go in here. But if you take a scythe to those blue flowers, they're the same blue flowers that are in Scorched Earth. So you can get silk from them. And with silk, I can make a tent. And I'm all set actually to make that. But first, I'm checking out this cavern in here, this water cave. And it doesn't seem like it goes anywhere. But maybe this is just a place for storing your water mounts. I don't know if there's a way to get up someplace else from here. Maybe. I'll have to check that out real quick. Let's see if we can get the bear up to safety. And let's take a peek underneath too. And see if we see any passages straight off. I guess you could park your raft in here. I don't know if you'd get any lead 60s in here or not. But bear's probably not going to be able to get up there. So we're going to have to move along. Over there I see is the only place I could potentially get up. And maybe there as well. But there's nothing obvious as far as being able to go further in. It doesn't mean it's not there, but I could spend a lot of time just exploring this thing. So as far as this mount goes, that's as far as it wants to go. There may or may not be a passage up there, but I don't see it. So if there is, let me know, because I'm going to keep moving. But this is a pretty cool place. Looks like there might be something up there. But you need a grappling hook or something else to be able to do that. But it's pretty cool in here. That's for sure. Let me make my way on out. And since I talked about it already, might as well do it here. In my inventory, I've already went ahead and learned the engram for tent. And with the discovery of that silk, we can go ahead and make this. Oop, not tenter. Make the tent. So now, if we need to temporarily log off somewhere, we can do it. Tents don't have an enormous amount of durability, and it goes down over time. So you wouldn't want to log off for any extended period because you might come back with no tent left. But if you need some safety real quick, there it is. Or if it's too cold or too hot, which actually happens a lot here now. A lot of the environments, the biomes, the temperature has become really unfriendly. And hopefully the devs are going to balance that out a little bit, because the volcano area is way too hot. Maybe that's only during an eruption now, hopefully. And the ice peaks are way too cold. Even with fur gear and a torch, you can't live more than a minute and a half with, you know, a moderate amount of fortitude. I've been pumping a little bit into fortitude, but if you need to jump into a tent and warm up, that would be very helpful. Yeah, so I'm going to stay mainly on the coast this time. I will peek up. If we see something really compelling, we'll run up and check it out. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. But anyway, I guess you haven't seen it on cam in my videos, but up here is the real redwoods. These are the ones that you can tap for sap, that you can put platforms on. Now, none of the ones I'm looking at right here are. I don't even think that one is. But they do exist. I guess we'll go up a little bit. We'll just have to beware of the thylacoleos. If I get knocked off, there's a pretty good chance... Oh, hello. What a fine rack you have. There's a pretty good chance my bear will save me. We'll see. And someone is deforesting up here already. I just want to take you high enough to show you a real redwood. Because these are still all the small ones. But trust me, They are up here. And when we were cruising through here before, there was lots of pretty stuff. Tons of streams coming out of rocks and caves and fallen hollowed logs and all kinds of yumminess. And the redwood area is quite big too. And look at that. What were we talking about? Extreme temperatures. Now this might be a big redwood. Let's go ahead. Oh, and look, I found a whip too. I'm keeping this on me in case I need to throw it down real quick. So we're getting all kinds of the scorched earth stuff. I like. Yeah, this is a platformable redwood, and you can tell because it's indestructible. And I'm actually going to leave the whip on me. If I was in a pinch, something was rushing at me, that would slow them down for a split second for me to get my wits about me, get my weapon armed, and so on. I didn't do very good at staying along the coast. I realize that. But oh well. We're still heading south, roughly. I thought that was the waterfall I heard, but it's just the sound of my torch. So these redwoods are really well done. I think they're super beautiful. And there's tons of places around here that you could make a nice base. We're definitely going to have to do some tree platform stuff. Something was attacking me. Not sure what that was. Something hurt the bear anyway. Yeah, it'd be fun to map out the streams on here, because there's quite a few of them, and some of them seemingly like come off of each other and reconnect with each other. I need a doty. I still like that idea of exploring on a doty and just rolling around and then being able to like smash some rocks when you get somewhere and make a base. That would be pretty cool. So anyway, hopefully I have upgraded my quality, my computer capabilities enough that we're not going to lose any more episodes. This all came out of trying to up the resolution, because on this map, apparently, the high resolution makes collision work better, and you don't float off the ground as much, or sink into it, or go through rocks. Something about the game being able to detect where the surface of that static mesh is. Resolution helps a lot. Ooh, and that's quite a drop there. We got a terror bird over there, but that's not a problem at all. So now I have a choice. I could go up that way, and I know what's up there already. I mean, let's just go up there and take a peek. But this is a super high ridge that drops down to the scorched area, and that obviously is an unfinished bit. So I think we've hit the edge of sort of the finished part, the so-called playable part. I mean, this part's playable, but it's not necessarily base buildable, and that's not big enough for a bear. Let's see if we can get through here somewhere else. Can we get up here? Maybe. Come on, bear. No. Ugh. Okay, we did it. Yeah, we'll just get up here and take a peek, and it gets even higher the more you go along. But yeah, it's a giant drop into scorched land, and Aaron and I, we came down following my head over there last time and went through those lakes, and then our far southeast little octagon of dino gates is all the way down there. Now in there's no stuff as far as like rocks or trees or wood or cactus or anything, but there is some over there, and that's where B-Fun has the temporary base set up. So I want to make it over there. We could jump down right there, but I do want to see what is on the coast. During this transition, what's there. It may not be anything remarkable, but we're just exploring. Before, Aaron and I just jumped off the cliff, which was pretty fun. I might get to do that here, but I think that was like the farthest drop I've taken in ARK. I think we'll just walk down here though, because this looks like it's gonna let us. Woo! Of course, ARK does that. Oh, sorry, bear. Oh, that took quite a bit off of it, didn't it? Let me see. I'm gonna hang out here for a minute. Oh, I can't force feed it because I don't have anything, so I'm just gonna go carefully. We're just gonna walk while the bear heals up, and I gotta get it some food as soon as possible. ARK always does that thing if you can like slip off an edge and you fall for a while, so next time that happens I just gotta jump off in time so I don't hurt the bear. But we're not gonna sprint here. We're just gonna take it nice and easy. Good old necessity. Because necessity needs to live long enough to be the mother of invention. Alright folks, it's just a couple minutes later and I have made it down to the unfinished beach. And there's not a whole lot down here. I did see a living thing over here. So let's get my bear some meat. This poor unsuspecting Pelagornis that is level 110 and pink, which would both be very good reasons to leave it alone, and it thought so too. Alright, what about here? Let's see if we can get this one. If it's a lower level, we'll definitely have it. And these straight lines, of course, are all going to be gone. I guess I could bola it, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see if there's anything to eat over here. Gotta get this bear healed up. No, I'm just injuring a lot of flyers. This bear has like 333% melee at this point, which is not bad. Alright, here's something ground-based. But fast. Food! I need to eat you. Okay. There we go. We've got some food. Alright, I'm going to sit here for a minute and do this. Alright, the bear is a little bit better. Oh, there's another bear. What level are you? You're 15. You know what? We're going to be a cannibal. Plus we want higher level bears anyway. Sorry. And you two. Your food. Now that would definitely be food for a bear. Now, I don't think a bear would be above eating another bear if it was hungry enough. Especially if you were the alpha bear like this one is. Anyway, that should be good enough. We can get a bit more food. Part of the journey. Gallimimuses are pretty squishy. So they definitely have some spawns going on at this part. I think the whole map has spawns at this point, at least mostly. We didn't see any at some of the very highest parts. That actually was a decent one. You can get a look at what this bear's stats are looking like. They're pretty awesome. So even when I had lost, you know, most of my health, it was probably still at about 2,000 or something like that. Let's do a little bit more health. That never hurts. And then we get to sit down for a second too and swat at things. Alright, so let's continue on with the journey. Oh, and I also want to keep my eyes out. I doubt it's here, but BFun says that there is salt all over the map, hiding in plain sight. And he thought it was pretty clever, even. This is probably just a rock, yeah. But back where the watchtower is, supposedly there's salt all over the place. And I'm not sure where. I'm gonna have to figure that out. May or may not be down here. You are low, but I won't kill you. There's certain animals that I just have a real affinity for on this map, and I just don't like to kill at all. And doties are one of them. So let's just go down here and see what happens. It looks like I may run out of beach. Isn't the end of the world. Now I know they did a lot of work on the coast over by Scotland, and it looks like they didn't make it quite down here yet, but there is some terraforming going on down there until it suddenly obscured itself. Yeah, they're working down this way. I'm not sure exactly what part they're working on right now. I did watch a live stream recently. Oh, and you can see Scorched is happening because we have a thorny dragon right there. But Excited Kangaroo was working on getting the spawns working so that this would also work with the Extinction mod. And saw Matt was working on some beautiful swamps, just gorgeous. And at the time, Jackson Lawrence was just eating pizza and reading the comments, which is a job in itself too, especially the eating pizza part. So 145, that's a good one. I think we only go up to 150 here. I might have to come back and get that one after this. But yeah, we got those, and we got Morella Tops, who looked like it was about to meet its end, if it didn't already. So yeah, and the vulture, and the water bugs, and the jug bugs, and the dire wolves that don't really belong here. They'd be pretty hot, but we're going to pretend that they're coyotes or something like that. Oh, and that's actually not going to be an actual rock. And that is an actual Arthropleura. We just do it for fun. And you'll see what I mean. Now, I like that they have switched them because generally the rock golems or the stone elementals or whatever they're called were always those one shape of sandstone rock. But you saw that was a gray rock. Now they're going to change them back to sandstone for the desert. But for the mountains and stuff, I think that's a really great idea because they always stuck out way too much over there. So Saber wants to be lunch. It looks like it might be a decent level too. Yeah, it was. Oh well. But it wasn't high enough to really be tameable at this point. So that's fine. But I bet over here in this one little stand of shrubbery is where BFun has made our little temporary bivouac. Let's check it out. So yeah, so we've got some cacti and some of these big tree cacti too. That's pretty cool, and I can see it already. And that's going to be a rock elemental right there. But yeah, this is the first place where we could get the rest of the cactus stuff we need to make clay. I'm not sure where else you'd get sand. I guess if we broke these rocks with the Dodie, we'd get some sand. There was little piles of sand that we could pick up over by the watchtower. Let's see what we get when we bust these up. Let's see. I think I don't need the sleeping bag at this point. There's probably some beds in here already. And see what we get. Oh, we get sulfur. Oh, cool. So that's a sulfur rock. And hello. Yeah, you should run away, but I'm not going to leave you hanging still anyway. It was a very polite scorpion. I guess I was less polite. We got sulfur. Sulfur. These look like all sulfur. Lots of critters here. So I think sand might still be an issue. Oh. You're not a saber. You're a thyla. And unfortunately, level 65 thyla. There's nothing I can do about that. So let's go up to 7,000. And then I'll give it to another level. I think we're just about getting long enough today. Let's take a quick peek around and then we'll go see what BFun has built. I don't think it's anything too fancy. It's just something to have a place to have an outpost here. I really love the idea of having scorched... Oh, no, don't you break my armor. Having scorched and vanilla on the same map. I mean, I know you can do clustered servers now, but this is even better. And this feels so much more legit. Be able to go from one to another. And that big ridge there really is a fitting transition, I think. As it's stuff like that that actually creates real deserts. Grab that. It'll make somebody mad. I think that's just a scorpion, right? Yeah. But yeah, like real weather, clouds, like they come up to mountain ridges and they'll drop all of their moisture on one side and not be able to make it over. Something about the pressure as they go up the mountain, and it makes some rain and snow on the mountains. And then on the other side, get no rain. That's what happens between California and Nevada with the Sierras. So it makes sense. It is a plausible transition for redwoods to desert, because that actually happens. Oh, it's another one of you. Seems like there are a lot of spawns going on here, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to kill another thyla. I don't like to do, because I think they're really cool. We have that nice high level one down at our southeast octagon. Alright, we got a little stone base here. Now, where did you get the stone, man? Did I get some stone when I guess I did get some stone. I just didn't get sand. So he must have either thrown away or stockpiled a whole bunch of sulfur. We got a little airlock here. It's very safe. Good thinking, especially with all that stuff out there. Bam, and I just hit myself forehead with a door. So what's he got? He's got a thorny dragon, a couple of equi. Are they equi or equises? Probably equises. And you and you, and you and you. Lots of bears. This is his crew. He might actually be crashed out down here somewhere. Maybe. And then we got... Oh, you're pretty good. 157. Well, actually not that high. That 145 will be even better. I think I will do that after I sign off here. I love these guys a lot. I wish they were a little bit faster, but they're pretty cool. And we've got water. We've got some basic crafting and stuff. I got a peek in the chest. Yes, he does have a whole bunch of sulfur stockpiled. And some stone. I'm snooping. And some wood. Fiber and thatch. And, ooh, boy, lots of chitin and keratin. And hide, of course. Oh yeah, we can make some fur armor in the desert. Alright, be fun. Good for you, man. This is handy. Oh, we got some stuff in here too. I'll have to make some spark powder to put in there and keep that going. See? Up here, yep, just the water tanks. And then this must be a little lookout. up here. Oh, hello. Yes, he is here. Yeah, I guessed from all the bears. So this is a great little lookout spot. I'm going to hang out here for now with Bee Fun. And then next episode, you guys should let me know. But I know the rest of the desert area from here is going to be basically no plants, no rocks, anything. We kind of saw that before. So I may head straight west from here and see what we can see and kind of cut through the rest of the unfinished southern part of the map. As at this point, it's pretty much the northern half, maybe not quite half, that is basically the finished part. So after we cut through there, we'll have traversed most of it, and then it's going to be just a matter of really sleuthing out the details, the hidden caves and stuff, and checking out each update as it comes. I'll probably start making some bases, some more permanent bases, or testing, working with the temporary ones I want to put around too, just kind of like Bee Fun has done here, but I was thinking about even simpler ones that you could actually carry on your mount and just throw down when you get somewhere, depending on your mount's weight and capacity to hold things. But anyway, so I am Monkey Puzzle, hanging out here in the little desert fort. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but that's basically what it is. So thank you for watching until the end of this episode. Please leave your comments about things you'd like to see me do in the further exploration of Ragnarok, or if you have subtle suggestions of which direction I should head or what coordinates I should go to, definitely feel free to let me know and I will go check them out. But we're definitely got our feet on the ground in this place, and this is quickly becoming one of my favorite maps. There's still a lot to go, but those guys are working hard. So anyway, I will see you in the next one. This is Monkey Puzzle signing out. Bye-bye.